Hello, my LouHaul.com family. So, what Tank is getting ready to do is trim these bushes because we're gonna move some of these, and some of these we have to move some of these, and we have to replant some of these. We're gonna cut some of these down. So, these two we're removing, getting rid of them. That's being removed. We're getting rid of that. We're getting transplanted. This is getting transplanted. Yeah, transplanted there. That's getting transplanted. And these are getting removed. All right. So Big Rob is in the back here. That's Rob right there. Say hi, Rob. That's Rob right there. That's the man. That's the man with the green thumb. He's got the spade, and we're gonna pull those out. So here, we're gonna Tank is going to trim these down so we can pull these things out because we don't need them. They're going out. Now it's interesting when you look at this particular job because we want to show you how we're going to take these things out. We're going to show you some trimming, but we also want to try to see if we can let you know how we kind of got to this point. And the only reason why he's cutting these trees first instead of just going in and snatching them up, we need to be able to see what we're doing. So these we don't need. That's why we're doing that. Okay? So don't get alarmed and say, man, what are they doing to this tree? They're ripping it apart. Yeah, because it's going away. It's trash. This tree we're taking to the back. So the only thing we're going to do is just clean it up a little bit, and then we're going to prep them. Rob is going to do that later on. I can't tell you guys how much it is per tree to cut these because we don't do it like that. We are in a process of doing work in the basement and doing work outside. So, I mean, we really charge to do what we did, doing all the stuff in the basement, doing this in the front. You know, we charge a pretty decent penny, about $2,000. So it's not a lot of money, especially when it comes down to doing certain things in landscaping because you have to be able to do a lot of different things. But that's what our price was today based on the demolition in the basement and moving stuff on the outside. So it's not too bad for 4 guys. You know, as I always say to you all, remember, you have to pay your insurance, your workers' comp, your liability, your taxes, your gas. Look, we have 1 truck and we have 2 trucks. Okay? And on these 2 trucks that we have, and these 2 trucks that we have right here, those trucks you have to pay for those. So you got to be able to make sure that you pay these people properly. So my guys here, if you look at Rob, what Rob is doing, Rob is prepping these things to come out. Okay? So Rob is really prepping. He's digging these things out to show you how they come out. Because he has to take the whole row out. That whole row has to come out. Okay? So with the spade, he's going to dig around it, get to the roots. Am I right with that, Rob?
That's right.
Get to the roots, cut the roots out so that we can just snatch them out and toss them away. And we're going to replace them in the back. We're going to be putting them back there. Okay, it's important. And Rob is the tree expert. And this, they're doing landscaping. It has nothing to do with us. Rob is the tree expert. And Tank is also the expert as well. So we rely on them, with our company, to do what we need to do. From landscaping to landscaping design to hardscape. So that's what we're doing. That's what we are doing, my LouHaul.com family. We're not doing any planting today. And I'll show you. We got to remove this stuff here. All this wood we have to remove out. And here, we're gonna take out some walls. As you see, he's already beginning. Yeah, that's Big Ace. Say hi there, Big Ace.
What's going on there?
That's it. That's Hollywood. That's the man that does the rip outs. So we leave him by himself because he doesn't like to be bothered. He's very, very mean when you bother him. So he's gonna rip all this out, everything out, and you'll see a whole different basement. The floor is coming out. Ceilings is coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. All that's coming out. That's coming out. All the walls are coming out. Again, the floors. That's coming out. That's coming out. All that. All that. All that. That. And that's it. So as we said, I mean, it's a $2,000 job. It's not a lot of money on the job. You know, guys think that, wow, you know, you can make more, you can charge more, but really it's not. It's not really a lot of work. And this is a repeat customer, and you want to make sure that you take care of your customer, you know, because they keep you going. And sometimes you have to make sure that there's a minimum that you're getting instead of a maximum. And consistency is the key. And I want you all to see that. Is knowing that, you know, consistency is the key. You got to be able to make things easier for yourself. You don't want to make things hard, and you don't want to price yourself out of a job. So stay focused and understand that sometimes, I mean, we do have an hourly price. You know, we do try to charge our customers an hourly price. And that hourly price, we try to charge anywhere between, you know, $225 to $250 an hour for demolition. That's what we try to do. And that's for residential. And, you know, it works for us because, you know, you have to be able to know how many hours it's going to take. You can't charge a lump sum, because if you charge a lump sum, you're going to hurt yourself. You're really, really going to hurt yourself. So you need to know the hours, you need to know how to get the guys working, get this stuff in and get this stuff out. That's what you have to do. Okay? Listen, LuHaul.com family, I'll be back at you in a minute, okay? And thank you guys for always, always subscribing. I appreciate it. Tell others. We're done showing you what's going on. We took the shelving that was down there, we took the tiles off the floor, we took the stuff that was, the ceiling was there, tiles up, some of the casing that was there, remember that was there, remember that? Also too, you remember that bar that they had? Look, gone, gone. Out. Did exactly what we were instructed to do. Same here with the steps. Everything is cleaned up, vacuumed the way that you wanted it. See? They're going to do something to the floor, but this is what we have. Raw finish. Cleaning up, on our way out. We'll be out here in 2 minutes. Okay, so we're outside. It's raining, feeling beautiful out here. But I wanted you to see what we've done outside. Take a look at some of the landscaping stuff that we had to do. Now, if you go to the back, if you look to your far left over there, we to your left, well, he's fixing the water hose. But to your left over there is where we moved and transplanted the bushes that were in the front. See them? That big ball and the other things that are next to it. Right there, that's what we transplanted. What we did was we pulled it from in this area that we're getting ready to show you. Also, too, we did some work over here as well. But here, it was all bushes. Remember, we took that out. All those other big bushes were right here in the front. We took all those bushes out. We carried them to the back. We transplanted them. We cleared this. We raked this up for them. And they're going to replant and do something very beautiful right here in this spot. See that? And then all this was replanted too as well. But this is pretty much what we had to do in the front. Wonderful job.